WNBA game. This is our women's division. Teams have been separated, mixed up a little bit. Coaches had their draft last night, and so we have a new-looking WNBA team. Team one will be the Atlanta Dream, coached by Jasmine Zone. Then we have the Aces, of course, by Jay Joel. Winners with the pull-up for two, and let's count it. That would be the Aces. Alexis Winners. First bucket. Another two by our girl, Giada Koldani from Lodi. We did a little prerequisites prior to coming into the game, so we try to balance them out as much as possible. But this WNBA series is going to be competitive. Winners with the steal. And Miss Winner, Alexis, she had a really good showing yesterday. Not surprised why coaches wanted to get her off their roster early, draft her soon. One of the top draft picks. And they call a foul on Koldani. And we're going the other way. We're going to get two free throws here by J.C. Pugh. That's a great name, I'm not going to lie. Pugh hard left. Second opportunity here for Pugh. Oh, very short. So we're going in the other direction. And here come the Atlanta Dream. We got Beatty. She played really well yesterday as well. And we got a ball on the court. We got games all over. Games all over. Practices all over. This is 24/7 basketball. 24/7 on the court. 24/7 drills. They get literally every ounce of basketball possible. Beatty gets it blocked by Pugh. And now we're going to get an inbound by the Dream. Try to get it to Swim. Swim can't keep control. Koldani takes it away. Little jump shot. Not on line, but we're going back the other way. And these young ladies, I get an opportunity to coach all of the kids throughout the day. So not only does the coach in real life, but also coach on the microphone. And so getting to see their personalities, getting to see what they're really good at. All these kids are really talented, especially on the women's side. We got to shout out our girls. So coming around the edge, Glanville. Turnover, though, and here comes Swim. Pushing in transition down the right lane. Tries to find an open Beatty, and she does for two. Beatty turks in her first bucket of the afternoon. Here we go. Winners turns the corner, uses that glass. She was at that 6 a.m. workouts this morning. Alexis Winners, really good guard out of Greenville. Beatty tries to find an open teammate down low. Unsuccessful. Here comes the Dream. They push in transition, and they go backcourt. A little miscommunication there on the pass. Glanville played really well yesterday as well. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about all these kids, how good they are. A lot of mixture of teams, 8th graders, 9th graders. So we really got some good balance here on the girls' side. Beatty running the point. Finds Swim, back to Koldani. Koldani likes it, gets a shot, sky hook off the glass, but doesn't connect. Beatty, good defensive awareness to Hollander. Holder pushes, finds Beatty. Beatty tries to get it off the glass. Swim with the rebound. Little miscommunication there, trying to grab it, but we're going back the other way, and here come the Aces. Winners, really good guard, loses it after the tip out. And Koldani all the way by herself gets another two, and they have the lead now 6-4. Here they come in. New offensive set. Winners running the point. Gets it down to Pugh. Pugh was also at that morning workout today. Worked on a lot of skills and fundamentals. Great step through right there. Just a little tip by Koldani, and we're going back the other way. Here come the Dream. Swim. Bounce pass down low to Beatty. Beatty floater over the top. Amaya Beatty. She gets her second bucket from Taylorsville. Coming up on our first sub soon, so if you see a substitution stop, don't be surprised. Make sure all the kids play here at NorCal Sports Summer Camp. Pugh thought about it. Koldani snatches it away. Again on her second fast break attempt. Easy layup. She focuses and finishes. She has 6 in the first half. And again, I like the girls' game because the girls will compete against each other. It's only 2 teams, so the girls will be competing every single time. Back and forth. We probably will do a series and see who can win the most out of these 2 teams. As we talk about it right now, here is our first sub of the game. Now, you're probably wondering, why is everybody subbing? What's going on? What's happening? Well, all of our kids play here at NorCal Sports, and so we make sure that everybody gets some minutes, everybody gets games in, so we have automatic setup media timeouts to make sure that we rotate all of our players getting enough tick, tick, boom, because that's what it's about. But a couple plays from our last series. Winners here, really good guard. I like Winners a lot. She gets a layup. She has 4. Leading all scorers for the Aces, and on the other side, it's pretty been a balanced attack between Beatty and Koldani. And I love to see it. Again, like I said, we get to work out with these kids every day. Our girls in particular, you know, near and dear to my heart as a former girls coach, former player, that we want to support the girls and encourage them to play as much as possible. And so I love to really see the girls and get to see and develop them all week long. Progress already from yesterday. And also the girls work the hardest. Just to FYI. If you didn't know, now you know. The girls work the hardest at the drill. So we got some rotations here. Regaza in. Trying to get it to Winners, but it's tipped away by Beatty. Here they come in transition. Davies, a new rotation for the Dream Team. It gets tipped out from the back, and here comes Winners going in the other way. Nobody guarding her. I don't think she's paying attention to it right now. Regaza, one of the younger players here, 8th grader, plays very strong, though. When I say she's legit, she's legit, and she's actually a 7th grader. Good 3-ball deep from Regaza, and I told you the kid is pretty good. I'm just saying. Elk Grove, that's up my way, so I got to cheer for her a little bit more. Shout out to number 7. Here we go, coming back the other way. Swim, jump shot, a little far left. They aren't able to grab it, but it's going back the other way. Here come the Dream, the Aces. So white is the Aces, Dream is the orange. And these 2 teams will be playing against each other all week, so they'll get familiar, they'll get better. That's the whole number 1 goal of this, is to get better. Winners tries to set a screen on the ball, doesn't happen. Regaza shoots it, likes it, doesn't fall. Good save by Koldani to Beatty. Beatty pushing in transition left. Nobody stops her, and so she goes coast to coast. A little hard off the back iron, but Swim is right there in position to try to grab it unsuccessful. Here comes Winners. Running her team. Koldani right in the right spot at the right time. Little in and out. Flow short. Swim hustling her butt off there. Gets it to Koldani. She pulls a 3-ball. Not what she wants. Swim says, hey, let me get me a shot attempt because I've been getting a lot of rebounds here. She cannot connect. Here we go. Back the other way. Little patience here by Bentz. Regaza, never seen a shot she don't like, and she shot that one. That was a little short there, but she's pretty good. Good look. Here comes Beatty. Again, Beatty is the sophomore from Taylorsville. And Swim gets another bucket right there for 2. And Ariana Swim is from Anderson, 8th grader. Like the kid a lot. She can play very, very well, very tough. Another one of those kids that came. Most of the girls came to the 6 a.m. in the morning practices. So really see it paying off in the game immediately. We had a 12-7 ball game here. Regaza surveys. Koldani steals it. Pushes in transition. This should be an easy lay. And counter for 2. She got 8 already. One of our leading juniors. Multiple camp attender. And got the whole family here. So, love to see it. Got a little ball interaction. So, we're going to go to opposite. Oh, they let it play good. So, air ball going to go back to White. Oh, no. Pugh. Focus, finish, knocks it down. Really like Pugh, young player. 10th grader from Crescent Mills. Koldani for 2. Oh, it rattles in and out hard off the back iron. Davies in the right spot at the right time. Lily Davies. And she gets her first bucket on the afternoon. And we will have our second sub. 3:37 left in the ball. First half, excuse me. Almost rushed it out of here, right? We got a couple subs coming in. Again, if you're just tuning in, we sub every 5 minutes so that we can make sure that every player gets in. It's a part of our rotation here at NorCal Sports TV. We want to make sure everybody get an opportunity, everybody stay hydrated, everybody, get their touches when they need them necessarily. So we'll have our substitutions here. If you want to know what's going on in the ball game, for the Aces, we got Winners leading all scorers with 4. And then Elena Regaza hit a big 3. And so second leading scorer. And then for the Dream, we have Giada Koldani from St. Mary's of Stockton. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then everybody else, Beatty with 4, and everybody else with a couple buckets. Little bit more balance on that Dream team. See that last 3 right there? Count them. And the Aces as well. Balance. I think this is probably one of the best balances. I've coached the girls before. And sometimes, gets a little skewed. But I think both teams right now really, really balanced attacks. I like what I see. Good balance of young kids, good balance of older kids. And we will see how the rest of the ball game goes. Just a 5-point game. The Dream can be right in it. We're looking. Regaza hard off the back iron. Here comes Koldani. For 2. Count it. She's got 10. Easily. There's another one. Counter for 2. Young lady from Lodi showing her skill set. We tried to get her to come over there to the high school boys, but she's a great leader with the girls, coming in, making sure that she is talking and all those good things to the kids, making sure they're all involved. So Glanville finds a cutting Bentz, but it goes off her leg, and we're going to go the other way. Just under 3 minutes here left to go. Beatty running it up for point. tries to get it in, follows her own shot like the hustle. She's unable to connect on that one. Here comes Pugh. She waits, finds Regaza, and pushes in transition. Here they come. Trying to see who's open. Can she take it? Can she not? Like the ball handling, taking care of the ball. Not really good spacing right now, but we'll take it. Bence finds Pugh. Pugh thought about it. Didn't like what she saw. She takes her off the dribble, and then it goes off Koldani's head. So it's going to stay with the Aces. And they inbound. Trying to find somebody open. Bence finds Pugh. Good position by Pugh. She thought about it. Up and under. Faked her out and got her right on time. Pugh for 2. It's a pretty good name. I'm trying to tell you. Pugh for 2. She has 4. Minute 30 left. Beatty with the big rebound. And she gets her 3rd bucket on this game before we go into the halftime. Oh, Bence with the good turn. Finds Pugh down low. That was a good pass, but Pugh unable to control the pass. Here comes Swim. Beatty likes what she sees. Thought about it. Pitched it back to Koldani. Koldani shoots a jumper, but doesn't connect. But she follows her shot with some tenacity there. And she goes left. Tries to find Beatty on the other side, but it's tip deflected by Bence. Bence running point. She got a couple siblings here as well, so you know it's in her blood. Pugh going off the dribble on Koldani. Goes up and under. I think he's tipped. No. Stays White's ball. Bence on the inbound. Regaza. Nice little pump fake there. Shoots it anyway. Doesn't go her way. Here we go. Swim. Finding Beatty early. Oh, she loses it. And I think this is going to run us out of the quarter. We're going to make some adjustments to the scores, but we got it locked in. 24-11 right now, and that is the half here for us. We're going to take a small break, and we'll see you guys after halftime. Welcome back to the first game of Day 2. I am Lauren Goodman, your favorite coach and your favorite commentator. We got a girls' second half coming on. We got the Atlanta Dream versus the Aces, and the Dream take no time as Holder gets in a 2-point. Holder from Santa Rosa. Here comes Regaza. Back to Winters. Winters, really solid guard. I really like Alexis Winters. She's trying to get her team involved. Pugh, little hesitation right there, but they tip it out. But it stays with the Aces. Pugh, good up and under. That's one of her specialties. Really well at it. Winters in the right spot at the right time. Doesn't connect. Winters gets her own rebound off of Pugh, and they tip it out. And I want to say it's going to stay white basketball. Oh, they call a foul. Even better. So we got Alexis Winters from Greenville, California, that is, to the line for 2. Hard right for the first one. Second attempt, good adjustment by Alexis Winters, and she knocks it down for 1 for 2. Here comes Beatty. Played a lot of wing yesterday, playing more point today. Here comes Cole Donnie, kicking it to Beatty, back on the cut. Winters snatches it away, and here she comes in transition. Pugh running on her 2-man game. Can they get it done? No, Cole Donnie plays good defense. Oh, they almost lose it, but Holder gets it and steals it away from the Dream. Tip out deflection, and I want to say it's going to stay orange basketball. Cole Donnie, baseline drive, misses, but she gets her own follow. Easy 2. Count it. Here we go. Regaza playing point. We got an on-ball screen here. Oh, it's almost through. Pugh gets it. Good pump fake and reservation, and Pugh knocks it in for 2. Count it. And I want to say they're giving Pugh an and 1. Let's count it. Let's look at that again. Here we come. We're giving Pugh a 2. And a and 1. Oh, just a miscommunication there from Beatty, but Cole Donnie plays great D. Beatty gets it back. Head got to be up. Here we come. Davies try to get an attempt, and she misses. Oh, and we lose it out of bounds. Moser. Oh, it stays Dream ball. Holder on the inbound. Little miscommunication. She gets it down to Davies, but Davies is unable to control it, and it's going to go back to the Aces. And again, in this game for the Aces, it's been all Alexis Winters and J.C. Pews. Or she can have some more people can get in the offense. Eliana Rezaga, who's running the point guard right now, really good sharp shooter. Tries to turn the corner, and like what I said, try to get to the offense. She can score as well. So hopefully this Aces squad can figure some continuity out. But the Dream going full head steam, and Cole Donnie for another 2-piece and a biscuit. Here comes Regaza. Off the dribble, between the legs. I like it. Learning some stuff from earlier this morning, putting it into the game. Glanville turns the corner. I like it, baby. Get there. Oh, just loses the handle. And I'm not going to lie. These basketballs, especially the girls' ones, I don't know what it is. It's just super bouncy, super, you got to get to that elasticity. I don't know what it is. But she turned the corner very well right there. Again, what I like to see the most is that they are picking up skills from what they're learning earlier in the day and executing it in the game. That's what we train for. That's what we practice for. So I love to see them trying some of those moves that they picked up from one of the stations at some point during the day. Koldani keeps it up with it. And we're going to have our first sub of the second half. Koldani playing a big monster game, 119, and she acting like she want to go score 119. We got her for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points in this first half. She's balling. Going to have a couple little highlights here as we see our players playing really well. I think that's one of the dopest things about this camp is not only do they get to learn a lot, but they get a lot of highlights. They get film. You guys get to watch without having to be here. And here's a couple of those plays. Koldani pushing in transition. Love to see it. Nobody stops her. This kid is really good, junior. I don't know who's listening. Maybe a coach is, but that kid definitely needs some looks, some heart. She's been out here playing and practicing and doing all this other stuff with the kids. Just a natural leader. Also, when we talk about Alexis Winters, a young kid, just a 10th grader, but she's playing really phenomenal. And I love to see the leadership. One thing about girls is when you're a girl's girl, you're gonna be friends with people, and you see some of these plays right here. Pew down low. They're really becoming, friends. Not only are they, rooming together and staying in the bunks, but then they get to come out here and train together, and then you get to see them play together. As we see this last bucket right here from Swim, just getting it up over the rim, Beatty, excuse me. And so it's great to see. Like I will say, being at this camp and working prior to, this is probably the fastest I've seen the kids connect. Like the kids are having so much fun. It's a very friendly group, and I say like these kids are so respectful, not only to the adults that are working it, but also to like their teammates, and just big fun joy here. We probably got two of the funnest groups playing, NBA and the WNBA. So shout out to all the kids. They're amazing. Winners on the drive. Turns the corner. Trying to get a bucket immediately. Oh, they call it travel. Got to just go ahead with the shot. She does not shoot that one, and we got to change of possession. I like this combo from Coach Zong, Jasmine Zong, that is, coaching the Atlanta Dream. She got different combos of guards running point. They're running kind of a motion set, what it looks like thus far. Oh, good dimers. Almost there, but good hands by Winners. This kid not only can score, but she can play defense as well. So that's a good tap, steal. Moser try to get it. Regaza throws in a three. It just rattles in and out. Let me tell you, these hoops are not forgiving at all, okay? We're playing outside. I feel like every shot you take, they get more warped into whatever direction it's going. So these kids are just making adjustments. Some shots falling, some shots not. Oh, little miscommunication there as Pugh tried to get the post up. And it's going back Atlanta. Or the Aces way. Or no, it's going back Atlanta's way. And this is some of the great teams. Atlanta playing really well right now. If you watch the W, Atlanta Dream playing really well. And then the Aces, one of my favorite teams in the W. Holder down low. Gets an opportunity just off the rim. Koldani, floater, short. Holder, it tips off both. And it goes back to White. Regaza finds Winners. Winners thinking about it. Crossover back to the right. Got to change the position, but she's not worried about it. Little hezzy. Trying to see what's going to be available for her. Doesn't like what she sees, but she keeps her dribble alive, and I can take that. Regaza in the corner. Got to get out of there. She turns it, but it goes off her foot. Good hustle by Bentz. She's all over it so her team can keep the possession. Little trip up, and they call a foul. Love to see it. Aces on the inbound. Here comes Regaza. Trying to find an open man. There's Glanville. She turns the corner hard. Gets it high off the glass. Just short. Here comes Cole Donnie. Pushing ahead. Full of the pack. Euro step. Tries to get the float. Doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. And stays inbound. Love to see it. Drives baseline. And she's a cook for 2. And everybody in the crowd says she should have dunked that one. Definitely agree. Good defense right there by Davies. The long, young 7th grader. Koldani finds Holder. Holder gets it up to swim. Good basketball right there, but she misses. Just a little lack of concentration, and we're going to have our subs. I know Swim had a long morning. She was up this morning with us. Obviously, our kids are having a ton of fun and going to bed when they want to. So I know a little fatigue and tiredness is setting in with some of them as they had long nights and early mornings. Winners, good use of the screen right there by Bentz, and she gets back on the board. That's what they needed to see. Alexis Winners again from Greenville, 10th grader. Great score, holding it down on defense right now for her team. She got to continue to find good opportunities like that. Cole Donnie down the lane, float. Nobody stops her, and it's insane. Here come Regaza. Just a little patience. I like Regaza so much. She got a brother here, siblings, finding out who's related more and more that we're down here. But she's such a solid point guard, though. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes, can shoot the ball really well. I think we in a gym, she's knocked down 8 out of 10. Easy. Winners turns the corner, tries to get the back iron, doesn't. Bentz right there on time. Counter for 2. Lucy Bentz. And she's got her gang of siblings here as well. That was a good follow-up way to stay persistent on the basketball. But it goes off her foot. Winner stays with it. She gets a defensive steal. Can she turn it into points? Absolutely. Winners for 2. And she's getting going. Like we said, we want to get her going. She's an offensive threat for sure. And she's showing how her defense can turn into some offense. Cole Donnie, spin cycle. Got her. Oh, just a little short. And here we go in the other way. Patience from Regaza. I'm going to say that every time. She is one of my favorite guards just because she's so patient. Look, stop, pop. That's a great shot right there. Even though it didn't fall, that was a great shot. Great read of the defense, using her screen, and then getting an open opportunity. That was really well, and she's only in the 8th grade. Yikes. Here we go, going the other way. Winners probably after this one. Oh, dead ball play, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. We're going to get some subs here, rotational. Everybody know their number and know who they're subbing for, so we'll get some subs in. And we're out here up in Sonora. Oh, they got gold timeout, so we'll get a break of highlights. We'll see you guys on NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp 2025. Welcome back to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp 2025. We live and direct here on a beautiful Tuesday playing basketball. Can't complain about that. Glanville hard right. Going back the other way. Got the team names for today. So this is the Dream in orange and the Aces are in the white right now. Beatty tries to get a jumper floater down the middle. Unsuccessful. Ragazza finds her teammate ahead. Way to have her head up. Bence, 1-2. Take her time. Counter for 2. Bence really picking it up here in the second half. And we love to see it. Beatty, patient. Floater, not there. But here come Bence. Pushing in transition. She got another wide open layup. Oh, but she's unable to connect the 4. Anyways, we come back the other way. Good defense by Glanville. Picked her pocket and picked her pocket. Oh, almost for 2, but it goes hard left. Here comes Beatty. Elbow jumper. Hard right. No connect. I want to say that's off orange, but they might keep it here. Oh, it's going the other way. Ragazza running predominantly point this week in general. Love to see her at the 2 because she can shoot the skin off the ball. So want to get your shooter some shots. Bence playing tough. Love what I see today in day 2 from Bence. Basketball's in her blood. I can tell it.
Are we ready? Let's go.
Had a great workout this morning. She was another one. Pull-up jumper, not good. Here we go the other way. Beatty got to have her head up. She pushes the lane down left. Try to get it through the middle, but it's a punch-out from Winters. Lost scramble. Davies unable to grab it, but here goes Ragazza running ahead of the pack. Elbow jumper. Count him for 2. I told you the jumper is nasty from Ragazza as she gets in her 5th point. Again, the babies lead the way. Only 2 7th graders here in this camp, so when the young ones get it early, we love to see that. Swim. Said, play with me. Cross you. Little 1-2 from this morning. I love to see it. She putting what she learned in the camp into work. That was a little double move right there to the lay. Great execution. Gaza, head up. Oh, she thought about it. I'm telling y'all, she's a sniper. She's a sniper. Good backdoor cut. Just a little confusion. Hey, keep big down there. I said big body bends by Winter. Get out of my way. And put the putback in for 2. She's totaling up her score. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11, 13, excuse me, for her. Playing really well. And again, it's like right on time when they need a bucket. Aces need one. They got to call Winters. They got to call Pugh. Winters is doing it all over the court, whether that's on offense, defense. Again, a lot of support. Sometimes in girls' games, it's not about who scores the most points, but who can be the most encouraging for the day. Holder takes her time and gets it off the glass for 2. That's her 2nd bucket. And again, today we focused on a lot of small skills, my station in particular, the defense. So I love to see the defense out here. Ragazza, nobody guards her. They try to give her a 3 ball, but it doesn't connect. Here comes Swim. In transition, left hand, 1-2. Oh, a little block party by Ragazza. Got to keep the ball high if you want to go ahead and score. We're going to get a media timeout really quick. And we'll see you guys back here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer.
49 seconds. 49 seconds. Yeah, straight.
And we going into the shift. So that was a foul they called. Oh, let's bring it back a little bit. They called a foul on that last play. Swim at the line for 2. This will be Ariana. Hard right. But that's okay. She gets another chance. and she makes the adjustment she needs to make. Swim gets it in. That's a pretty good hoop name. I'm not going to lie. Ariana Swim? I swim to the buckets. No way. Glanville cannot keep control of that one, and she loses it. And we're going to have a media timeout here. We'll see you guys back at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. See y'all in a bit. And we are back here, last minute of the game. And again, if you did not know, in the last 2 minutes of the game, we go regulation. So each coach will have timeouts. It will be stop play, every inbound, every out of bounds play until we get the final clock. Teams can press as well, so it should be interesting in the last 2 minutes. You can kind of pick that tempo up. Pugh down low trying to find a post position, but she's unable to keep it. Cole Donnie running with a full head of steam. Counter. Oh, it rolls off the iron. I don't think she anticipated that. But Beatty right there, right on time to clean it up. And the one thing I like about both teams is they always got somebody who's head hunting to the ball. Head hunt to the ball. That means I'm following it. Whether I'm the shooter or not, I can still follow the ball. And so whether it's winners for the Aces or it's Beatty or a combination of Koldani, they are going after each rebound like it's theirs, okay? Koldani tips to herself. I love to see it. Can we get a dunk? Oh! And she takes her time and focuses and finishes and gets it off the glass for two. Again, kids having a big game. We're going to shout her out over and over and over because the kid definitely needs to be looked at to get recruited at the next level. Junior incoming at St. Mary's out of Lodi.
15 seconds.
Coming down to the last seconds of the ball game. Swim with a steal. She finds Beatty. Beatty in transition. Can she make it? Oh, she does. And we get Beatty in for another two. Great performance from her. She's got a total of 10. And that would be the ball game. Here live in Sonora, we got Dream. 47 Aces 27. And we're going to have a matchup with these girls all week long, so we'll be paying attention. I am Lauren Goodman, Coach Goody, the one and only, and I'm here with my producer, Avery. And shout out to all my camera people who get every good angle for me. We'll see you guys back here at the camp for Game 2